Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of SMAB Clips. In today's video, you will learn why crisis can be positive for the development of social purpose organizations. Sounds strange to you? Well, after watching this video, you will know, firstly, how crisis can trigger innovation, secondly, how to develop business models to come off as a winner out of crisis, and thirdly, how important the manager's mindset is for the successful survival of social purpose organizations. But wait, what are social purpose organizations? Well, they aim to fulfill a social mission and simultaneously they have to achieve economic goals because public funding is limited. This is why they are often short of money. A great case provides the Festival of Young Artists Bayreuth, which is an international cultural music festival since 1950, where young musicians from all over the world co-create unique music performances. Unfortunately, this festival was hit by a couple of crises. But interestingly, the festival rose like a phoenix from the ashes, and each crisis caused a change for the better. From 1950 to 1989, the festival was introduced by the German city of Bayreuth to improve its image. Bayreuth is known for its association with the famous composer Richard Wagner. His descendants maintained a special relationship with Adolf Hitler. Well, no wonder that the image of Bayreuth was destroyed. And this is why the festival invited musicians from Eastern and Western Europe to show that the new Bayreuth is open-minded and hospitable to all nations and cultures. It was managed by 6 full-time employees organizing 20 performances. Their business model shows primary activities of Porter's value chain, creating value within the organization. The primary activities are directly involved in creating and bringing value to the customer. Examples for primary activities are inbound logistics, for example organizing the arrival of artists or providing food and accommodation for them. Music production, for example ensuring rehearsals, adequate locations and infrastructure. And as well outbound logistics, for example departure of artists and dismantling and transportation of beds. However, in 1989 the festival was hit by the first crisis. Commercial sponsors scaled back. The festival entered a new period from 1990 to 2005, since it was run by a new managing director and only 2 full-time employees who had to find solutions to survive. Therefore, the managing director was inspired by the Marlboro Festival in the US, which additionally offered a cultural management education program. So the later called Stepping Stone of the Festival of Young Artists was born. Stepping Stone offers young people training in cultural management by volunteering mentors. These young people were more and more encouraged to take over responsibility like experienced managers, supported by so-called senior partners. The festival opened and broadened its network and overcame resource constraints. By linking different people and organizations, the manager's mindset changed, and the business model evolved into a value network, which shows 3 areas of primary activities. Firstly, network promotion, which is about acquiring and selecting suitable network members like sponsors, senior partners, interns, and mentors. Secondly, service provisioning connects network members, for example to bring together artists, spectators, senior partners, mentors, and sponsors at specific music events. Thirdly, infrastructure operation provides and maintains physical operations like accommodation and catering for artists or providing event facilities, as well as financial infrastructure like sponsors and public funders. However, by the end of this period, the festival was hit by another financial bottleneck, caused by decreasing public funding. The following period from 2006 to 2019 was still run by 3 full-time employees, but organizing 80 concerts. A group of stakeholders of the festival founded the Sponsorship Association. Nowadays, the Sponsorship Association provides the major financial income of the festival, besides public funders. Thereby, the network strongly increased and became more and more attractive to people and organizations. For example, organizations and people outside of the network actively approached the festival and offered pro bono services, such as redesigning the festival website or creating an image film. But why do they offer voluntary services? Well, this is easy to answer. They just realized the great benefits of the festival and they wanted to be part of such an exclusive network. Thus, the manager's mindset changed again, and the business model of the festival developed to an engagement platform. Engagement platforms are physical or virtual touchpoints designed to provide structural support for exchange and integration of resources. This means value is not solely created by the festival, but it's co-created by many different organizations and people. The festival coordinates its networks, for example, music industry, managerial interns, volunteers, sponsorship association, mentors, senior partners, sponsors, and public authorities. Engagement platforms require a new managerial mindset. This means understanding that value is always co-created and consequently acknowledging the necessity to partially hand over control to others, leading to a non-hierarchical structure. People and organizations engage voluntarily by integrating their specific knowledge, skills, and competencies. This leads to 80 instead of 20 concerts, organized by only 3 instead of 6 full-time employees. High engagement is driven by the social purpose, which in this case is the promotion of intercultural relations. So, what are the 3 takeaway lessons of this study? Firstly, financial bottlenecks of social purpose organizations trigger business model innovations. Secondly, the winners of crisis develop their business model to an engagement platform by opening attractive networks. And thirdly, the manager's mindset has to evolve from a value chain logic to a value co-creation logic. Curious to learn more about the details? Well, then have a look at the full article Enhancing Value Creation in Social Purpose Organizations, Business Models that Leverage Networks, which is published in the Journal of Business Research by Franziska Kullak from University of Bayreuth, Dr. Jonathan Baker from the Auckland University of Technology, New Zealand, and Professor Dr. Herbert Woratschek from the University of Bayreuth. Also check out our SMAB Clips playlist on Professor Woratschek's YouTube channel and become part of our SMAB community. Thanks for watching and see you next time.